another heartbreaking day for the world. Today, more legendary figures have left us, celebrities, icons, and unforgettable names. Who died today? Stay with Gone Legends as we bring you emotional tributes and powerful stories from around the world. Don't forget to subscribe to Gone Legends, where memories never fade. Dheera Kumar, Indian actor, producer, director. Dheera Kumar was a beloved figure in Indian entertainment, noted for his breakthrough performance in Sargam and significant contributions, both on screen and behind the camera. Beginning his career as an actor, he later pivoted to producing and directing, leaving a lasting impact on Hindi cinema. His death on July 16, 2025, from pneumonia marks the end of a prolific career spanning 5 decades. His early roles showcased his versatility, sensitive characters in dramatic narratives, comedic turns, and romantic leads. As a director, Dheera helmed television series that captured audience hearts, balancing commercial appeal with nuanced storytelling. He also gave opportunities to emerging actors, nurturing new talent. Colleagues remember his warm personality and professional dedication. He was known for meticulous casting decisions, friendly rapport with actors, and inclusive sets where even junior crew felt valued. His leadership style combined discipline with empathy, pushing for excellence while caring for team welfare. Dheera is survived by his wife, 2 children, and generations of fans who discovered his diverse work. His final year remained active in pre-production discussions for upcoming TV projects. He had also recently received a Lifetime Achievement Award at a regional festival, a testament to his enduring creative vitality. In death, he leaves behind a cinematic legacy, his memorable performances, forays into direction, and mentorship. His work not only entertained, but helped evolve television and film production standards across India. July 16 will now be remembered by many as the day the cinematic community lost one of its stalwarts. P.N.R. K.R., Turkish novelist, academic, translator, died July 16, 2025. P.N.R. K.R. was a distinguished Turkish literary figure, whose work spanned decades. She authored novels celebrated for psychological depth, academic treatises enriching Turkish literature studies, and translated world literature into Turkish, forging linguistic and cultural bridges. Born in Turkey in the early 1940s, she earned acclaim for fiction that examined themes like identity, family dynamics, and societal change. Academic peers admired her insights into narrative theory and critical interpretation. As a translator, she introduced Turkish readers to authors like Virginia Woolf, Milan Kundera, and Clarice Lispector, broadening literary horizons. K.R.'s death on July 16 marks a significant loss to both creative and academic fields. She had recently been honored with a Lifetime Literary Prize, acknowledging her dual legacy as creator and scholar. She held professorships at top Turkish universities, shaping curricula and mentoring students. Peers remember her as rigorous yet compassionate, a demanding teacher who encouraged self-expression. As a mentor, she guided many toward literary careers. International colleagues appreciated her translations, seen as artfully balancing respect for original works with fluent expression. Widely published and translated, her novels were studied in Turkish literature courses worldwide. She spoke several languages, engaged in international dialogues through conferences, promoting cultural exchange. Her translation work elevated the global profile of Turkish literary studies. P.N.R. K.R. is survived by family and a generation of writers and scholars inspired by her example. Her legacy lives on in her novels, essays, and faithful translations. Gerasimos Michalis, Greek actor, died July 16, 2025. Gerasimos Michalis, known for his role in the cult Greek TV series Sto Parapente, passed away on July 16, 2025, at age 60. His comic timing and charisma made him a beloved figure in Greek entertainment. Starting in theater, he trained in classical stage performance before transitioning to television. Sto Parapente, a satirical detective comedy, saw him shine as a witty sidekick, whose expressions and banter won viewers' hearts. The show became a cultural phenomenon, with repeated reruns and devoted fan communities. Beyond comedy, Michalis played dramatic roles in theater and film. Known for depth and sincerity, his performances in tragedies and contemporary plays earned critical acclaim, showcasing his range. Off-stage, he was a supportive mentor, active in theater troupes and media workshops encouraging young actors. Colleagues recall him as generous, humble, and quick to make others laugh. He supported charitable initiatives for arts education in underfunded Greek schools and performed benefit performances, contributing personal time and energy. His death leaves a void in Greek arts. Gerasimos Michalis is survived by his wife and 2 children. Tributes flooded social media following news of his passing, with fans reminiscing about favorite lines and characters. Greek theaters dimmed their lights in his honor. Bradley John Murdoch, Australian convicted murderer, died July the 16th, 2025 of throat cancer. Bradley John Murdoch, infamous for the 2001 murder of British backpacker Peter Falconio and subsequent conviction, died on July the 16th, 2025, at age 67. Convicted in Australia in 2005, his case attracted widespread media attention and legal scrutiny. Serving a life sentence without parole, Murdoch was studied for prison rehabilitation and criminal psychology assessments. Though he maintained innocence, multiple appeals failed. Diagnosed with throat cancer in 2024 while incarcerated, he received treatment within the prison health system. His death at Greenup Prison Hospital closed a chapter of a high-profile criminal saga that continues to influence discussions on sentencing, appeals, and media ethics. For many, his death brings a mix of relief and enduring grief, especially for the victim's family. It prompts reflection on justice. While he disappeared quietly, his case remains emblematic of the intersection between crime, media, and victim advocacy. Murdoch's death will not be mourned by loved ones, none are publicly identified, but forensic analysts and criminologists will reference his file for decades. Inoara Kin, Estonian figure skater, referee, died July the 16th, 2025 at age 87. Inoara Kin was celebrated in Estonian figure skating circles as a top skater turned respected judge. Her athletic career shone in the 1950s and 1960s, as Estonia was under Soviet rule. She claimed national titles and represented her region in USSR level championships. Transitioning to refereeing, she became an international judge in the 1970s, officiating at competitions across Europe and the Soviet Union. Known for fairness and precision, she gained respect from skaters and officials alike. After Estonia regained independence in 1991, she contributed to rebuilding its sports institutions, co-founding training programs for judges and coaches. She held leadership positions in the Estonian Skating Union and mentored younger professionals. Inoara Kin is survived by her son, grandson, and numerous skaters who credit her for guiding their careers. Estonia's Skating Federation plans an annual award in her name, honoring her lifelong commitment to the sport. Her legacy lies in the confidence she inspired, on ice and off. She ensured competitions were judged with integrity, and her work paved the way for Estonia's presence on the international skating stage. Billy April, British musician, Deeza Bone, record producer, songwriter, died July the 16th, 2025 at age 61. Billy April was a driving force behind Deeza Bone, a British soul, jazz, funk band active in the early 1990s. Their 1991 UK top 10 hit, Real Love, remains iconic in the UK club scene. As a producer and songwriter, April's smooth percussion arrangements and rich chordal textures define the acid jazz sound. After the band disbanded, April turned to production, working with emerging UK artists and contributing to evolving soul, neo-soul, and R&B styles. His skills in live instrumentation and sound engineering made him sought after in the industry. Collaborations with UK jazz singers and hip-hop vocalists cemented his reputation. Diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in late 2024, he continued composing and mentoring from hospital. Billy April passed away on July the 16th, surrounded by family. He is survived by his wife, daughter, and collaborators. Tributes from musicians noted his generosity, creativity, and dedication. Soul and jazz radio stations dedicated airtime to Deeza Bone, celebrating his legacy. Giuseppe Caminiti, Italian politician, died July the 16th, 2025 at age 90. Giuseppe Caminiti was a respected Italian statesman who served as a deputy in the Chamber of Deputies from 2001 to 2006. Born in Sicily, he was known for championing regional development and infrastructure projects in southern Italy. He earned a reputation for pragmatic politics, focusing on education and public works. After leaving office in 2006, he remained engaged in civic activism, advising local municipalities and participating in policy think tanks. He received a National Civilian Honor in 2010 for his public service commitment. Caminiti died on July the 16th, 2025, in Rome. Survivors include his 3 children and 5 grandchildren. Italian media highlighted his impact on public policy and southern development. Parliament observers note his measured, bipartisan style, rare in an era of polarized politics. A state funeral in Palermo is planned. His life reminds public servants of the role thoughtful leadership and regional advocacy play in shaping national progress.